Hey y'all, Christine Chadwick here with Christine Chadwick Real Estate along the beautiful Crystal Coast of North Carolina. And today I want to talk to you guys about a few tips and tricks. So let's get started. All right, so today I want to talk about 8 reasons why you should choose to use a realtor versus a for sale by owner, or FSBO. So first off, what is FSBO? So it's an acronym for sale by owner, which means the seller chooses to sell their house on their own versus using a realtor. I'm here today to talk to you about all the reasons why you should use a realtor and how it can help benefit you and even keep more money in your pocket in the end. Listing your home today by yourself is a lot more trickier than it used to be. In the past, word of mouth, newspaper ads, things like that may have helped you out as a for sale by owner to sell your home. Nowadays, our advertising mediums are so saturated with content that it's important that you use the right tools that can help you and your home stand out above the rest. So reason number 1, let's go. The MLS. And for those of you that don't know, that stands for Multiple Listing Service. Having your home listed on the MLS can be one of the biggest advantages you have to marketing and selling your home. Once a home is put on the MLS, it's syndicated out through a variety of other home search sites such as Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, and increases the likelihood of a potential buyer seeing your home. The MLS is also one of the first places any other realtor will go to search for a property, which means that if they have a list of potential home buyers, they'll be able to share your home with their list of potential buyers. Reason number 2, security. If knowing who is in your home and when they've entered your home and left your home is important to you, then hiring a realtor can help you get that added bit of security. As a realtor, I subscribe to services such as SentryLock, which provide electronic lock boxes for your home. Now, I will say that you can go to Lowe's Home Improvement or Home Depot or any major big box store and get a combo lockbox, but once that code has been given out, it can be shared with any number of people. However, with the SentryLock box, there's codes given out to specific individuals for specific times and dates so that you know who's going in your home and for how long. Another added bit of security is using centralized showing services. CSS allows for a more streamlined showing approach. For example, if you need to show your home or hire a home inspector, you go through the centralized showing service and they can schedule out the individuals that need to come in and during the times that they need to come in, which eliminates that hassle off of you. Reason number 3, knowing the market and the trends. Now, I will have to say that unless you're really breathing, thinking, and eating real estate, it's going to be really difficult as a homeowner to understand the local market, comps. When you're looking to price your home properly, there are some online services that provide comps, but there's really nobody better than a local real estate agent. As a Crystal Coast Realtor, I'm very aware of the local comps in the area, what's recently sold, and can get your home priced in a way that it gets sold quickly and possibly for more money. As your realtor, I'm also aware of some of the local appraiser values. For example, how much they add on or devalue for garages, bonus rooms, bathrooms, kitchens, those types of things, so we can make sure that all those elements are included properly. Reason number 4, expanded audience. Most people know that realtors are social creatures. We like to be out and about in our communities, partly because it's fun and we like to, but partly because it's our job and our duty to know who's living in our communities and what's going on in the neighborhoods. I may tend to have a larger pool of potential buyers for your home than if you were to do it on your own. Being out and about in the community gives us the opportunity to meet potential buyers and at least have access to those buyers through our networking and other contacts. Reason number 5, negotiations. The real estate process is a legal process, and along with escrow issues and things of that matter, you're also going to have financial issues. Hitting on what we've already spoken about, being knowledgeable about the area really helps in the negotiation process. I know the recent trends in the area and the market value of a home. Reason number 6, exposure. So unless you're a decent marketer, it's going to be very time consuming and fairly costly to manage and pay for all those marketing outlets. For example, photography. You're going to want to hire a professional that can make your home look as best as it can. Facebook, Instagram, other social media accounts, it costs money to advertise on there and to promote your property. Now I know you may be telling yourself, oh, I've got a huge list of friends on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. But one of the benefits of hiring a realtor is that we have professional accounts, which means we can advertise on those accounts, even on Google. With a professional business account, I'm able to target to potential new home buyers or anybody that might be looking within the area. The exposure aspect is probably one of the biggest factors when thinking about choosing a realtor versus going for sale by owner. How are you going to market your home properly to the right people at the right time? Most of the time, realtors tend to cover some of the expenses of marketing your home, such as the photography, which allows you to keep a little bit more of that money in your own pocket. Reason number 7. Legal assistance and paperwork. I wish there was more paperwork, said no one, ever. As time-consuming and as much of a hassle as it is, the paperwork is a necessary part of the real estate transaction. And some of you may be knowledgeable about some of the terminology in real estate, which is great. But some of the things you may not know are all the disclosures that you're going to need when it comes to selling your home, such as seller disclosures, things of that nature. And also, you'll want to make sure that everybody has signed all of the appropriate paperwork and that everything has been mutually agreed upon and signed. One tip I do have is that if you do decide to go for sale by owner, it might be wise to invest in a home warranty. Reason number 8, representation and commissions. This one might be more important to some than others. A lot of folks think that if they sell their home on their own, that they can keep some of that commission in their pocket. But the truth is that even a buyer's agent will probably require or request a commission for them to sell your home to their buyer. One exception to this would be that if you already have a buyer in mind and they choose not to have a buyer's agent on their side. Think about it like this. Not having a realtor on your side during the real estate transaction is similar to going to court and representing yourself. We all kind of know how that works. So I know the initial thought of selling your home on your own may sound like a good idea, but I encourage you to think over these reasons that we've talked about today and give it a second thought. You want to make sure that your home sells for the right price, quickly and effectively. If you need any advice as a for sale by owner or any of the documentation that we talked about today, please reach out to me and I'd be happy to share and help you through this process. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, I've written a blog post about it. You can check it out at christinechadwick.com. And in that blog, I've also written a little bit about the statistics as well as an example. So you can see how hiring a realtor can benefit you as a for sale by owner. Thanks, y'all. See you later.